All right, so finally getting around to filming the video for my forehand distance update. I've been rehabbing my shoulder, got the baseline distance beforehand to see kind of where I was at. And now today it's like almost 3 months later. I meant to film it last month and haven't made much progress in the last month. Haven't been as consistent, but shoulder's feeling great. So today I'm gonna see where it's at and then probably start working on form a little bit more on the forehand. But I didn't want to start using a form coach or really diving into that yet because I didn't want that to be a variable. So anyways, starting off with the tempo and see where we're at. Zone. Turfed it. That's about normal. Here's the resistor. Oh, slipped out. Tesla. The Defy, which this one's new to the list, but I've been loving it on forehand, so figured I'd throw it out here today. Little too much Annie. All right, now I got 2 drives. First one's the blue one. Okay, they're both blue. Yeah. All right, now the more cotton candy looking one. Come on back. Okay. All right, now, first time ever throwing this, Zeus, second time. First time on forehand, Zeus 2.0. This is the test flight Zeus 2.0. Let's see how it goes. Come out of it. Now, for those wondering how I got my distances, I'm gonna be shooting the bag right here with the rangefinder. So, all right, so just finished up my first round. Oh, that's nice. And it went a little bit better than I thought. So I hit 300. I think that's what I said my goal was. Either way, pretty happy with it. And a couple bad throws. Still not super good at the forehand. Still not super consistent, but definitely making progress, and the shoulder's feeling really good. And so that's not the limiting factor anymore. Now it's just working on form. Yeah, so overall, I'd say pretty happy. I'm gonna go ahead and throw these again. I'll try to keep it same order. So starting off with the tempo. Come on back. All right, then the Macbeth zone. All right, see if I can keep all the rest in the middle between the bars. Kind of liking these fuse zones. They're a little more neutral, I feel like. People have been saying they're more overstable, but I don't know. They kind of like drop a little faster, but they don't have as much bite, I feel like. Yeah, see, kind of just pushes straight. I like it. All right, resistor. There we go. That's about what I usually do with my resistor. Not a bad forehand disc. Tesla. Oh, that was a bad forehand. All right, now we're gonna go with we'll go Defy. That felt good. A little wobble out of it, but not bad. All right, drive, the blue one. That's gotta be the farthest yet. I'm pretty happy about that. I knew that felt wrong out of the hand. I just didn't stop myself. Still not bad. All right, and the Zeus 2.0 seemed pretty stable. All right, let's check out those distances. All right, quick recap. Baseline distance in early November was about 250 feet with max throws in that 200 to 240 range. Yesterday, I hit 300 and my easy repeatable distance is around 280. So roughly like a 50-foot jump. I didn't change my form. All I did was like rebuild shoulder strength, progressively increase my forehand volume, and just throw more consistently. I didn't jump from 0 to 100 like that. It was a nice progression. Now, my shoulder isn't the limiting factor. So the next step is cleaning up my mechanics. But honestly, one of the biggest things is I just have a lot more confidence in my shoulder now. And I feel like I can throw more and can throw hard without worrying about how it's gonna feel the next day. And just to be clear, this isn't medical advice, but if you are coming back from a shoulder injury or you have a history of shoulder pain, I would start with a performance physical therapist. I might be a little biased because you want to build strength, you want to build tolerance, you want to make sure you can actually handle the volume you're asking of your shoulder when you're throwing. So at the same time, I think it would probably be better to look at your form a little earlier. And that's something that PT can work with like a coach to help with, because you also want to make sure that your mechanics are good so you're not putting more stress on the shoulder than it needs. So for me, this was phase one. I wanted to raise my capacity first. Now, obviously, I don't want to stop at 300 feet. 300 was great, but I want to be able to throw 350 to 400. And you're not going to get to 350 to 400 with just strength alone. You got to have good mechanics. Strength kind of gives you the base, and mechanics is going to like unlock that next, push. But truly one of the biggest wins through all this is I just have a lot more confidence in my shoulder now. Thanks for watching.